Hello, welcome back to another vlog. I am pulled up to do a run, but it's actually the evening and I never run in the evening. It's 6:30 p.m. Usually I'd be running 6:30 a.m. But after the day I have had, I was like, dear God, I've got to get out of here. I gotta go. I need to move my body, have some space, and just kind of shake this off. So Steven is doing bedtime with the kids. I got to dip out after dinner, which thank goodness, because I am in the trenches right now with parenting. I feel like I'm struggling in motherhood, specifically the last 2 or 3 days, more than I ever have. And I mean, it's been kind of a hard last week or so, just harder than normal, but still in the realm of what I can reasonably handle. And then the last 48 hours has just ramped up to a million. I feel like I'm fighting a different battle every 10 minutes. 14 months is a hard age, and then adding into that, trying to care for 2 kids and teething, refusing naps. It's been a dumpster fire. And I was managing it really well until I wasn't. And then it was I just got to put my sunglasses on and silently cry while I drive home because, oh man, it is motherhood is kicking my ass right now. And I'm also always trying to navigate sharing my experience with motherhood online without it being too focused on my kids themselves, keeping it through my lens and focused on me. So I'm being intentionally vague about this, but I also did want to talk about it because it has just been such an absolute mess of the last 2 days in my life. And parents, caregivers, I'm sure we've all felt this way and gone through this, but yeah, I'm in it. And I'm usually such a get up and go mom. I love getting out of the house with my kids. My kids love it. I also feel like they're so easy when we're out of the house. The last few times that we've left the house, it's been a bit of a disaster. So we've been at home more, keeping outings short and also outdoors. So that I don't have to be as worried about noise level. I did absolutely book it out of the grocery store yesterday, mid tantrum. And I'm also just really struggling with the guilt of wanting to be present and cherish every moment and enjoy my kids and enjoy being a stay-at-home mom. I'm so grateful I get to do that, and wanting to feel that way, but finding myself fall into that mental state of dear God, how many more minutes until bedtime? I'm following Steven's location as he's coming home from the office because it's been a struggle. And thank goodness I had therapy today, because getting to talk about all of this with my therapist was really helpful, and I think just gave me the permission to not have to be enjoying this right now in this very moment. And she gave me the reframe that I'm trying to keep at the front of my mind in those hard moments of this is so temporary. This stage is not going to be forever. It might be another day, it might be a month, but it's going to get easier again. And also every time that I am in one of those tough moments with my kids, I am getting stronger and more resilient and learning new tools on how to manage those moments and connect with my kids and help them learn how to handle the big feelings. So if you have ever been there, you are not alone. You are very, very, very not alone. But yeah, it's been some peak stress, and I am very grateful to get this time to myself this evening. Like I said, I'm not usually an evening runner, but what's really nice is now moving into the summer, it does get dark so late, sunsets at 8 o'clock tonight. So I'm oh my gosh, there's so much time, so much time for activities when Steven's home from work. The days feel so much longer. They are so much longer. And also it's been so hot. If I tried to do a run with the stroller today, that would have been miserable for a multitude of reasons. But it's 6:30 now. It's finally cooled off. I think it's 70 degrees. So I'm excited to do this run. I've got my Nerds gummy clusters for my fuel. Although I'm only running 4 miles today, I don't really need mid-run fuel. I usually fuel on runs that are around 90 minutes or more. Although some people say you should be fueling after 60 minutes, no matter what. So take that with a grain of salt. Very much not an expert, but I am going to eat my Nerds gummy clusters. So maybe that'll give me a little boost on my run. Maybe I'll just enjoy eating Nerds gummy clusters. But it's so funny because I feel I never would have thought of using candy for fuel on runs, but I've seen so many like marathon runners talk about how they're like actually like a great running fuel when you look at the macros. Like, sure, you can use those fancy gels or goos, but also Nerds gummy clusters. So I'm actually just gonna eat a couple of these now, because now that I'm looking at them, I'm like, absolutely, I want to eat some Nerds gummy clusters. Also, how many times am I gonna say Nerds gummy clusters? I love a Nerds gummy clusters. I'm gonna go run. I'm gonna enjoy the outdoors. I'm gonna enjoy being alone. And I'm gonna come back re-energized, centered, and recharged to be the mom that I want to be and handle those tough moments that have been challenging me. All right, let's go. Okay, let's do a fit check. Shirt and shorts are the new Nike ones that I got at Dick's. I've worn these for a couple runs now, and they have been working out so well. The built-in shorts stay in place really well. The little pocket on the side is super convenient. And these tops are just so comfortable and breathable, and just that perfect like sweat wicking material. My sunglasses are from Gooder. Headband is Lululemon. Oh, and watch, Garmin, which my love for this has not faded whatsoever since I got it. It's been almost a month now, and I am still fully obsessed. All right, let's run. Let's go.
Mile 1, 12:51. Mile 2, 12:51. Mile 3, 12:43. And having my snack.
And mile 4 was 12:27. Done and feeling so good. Oh, that was good. That was good. I needed that. And I knew I needed that, but I think I needed that even more than I knew I needed that. Also, I think I forgot to mention in the fit check, the bra that I'm wearing is the new one I got at Lululemon. I think it's the Energy bra. Oh, it's such a good bra. It's working out so well for me. I feel like it's giving me the support that I need, but the comfort that I want. Like it's not squishing me down too much. It's not suffocating me, but I feel held. It's perfect. But all right, it is now a little before 8, so time to head home. And I promised Grace we can make some bracelets together before bed, so I don't want to be late. All right, it is the next day, and I'd say things are going pretty okay so far. It is only 10 a.m., but... Oh, what's up? What's up? Grace went outside. Look, she's in the playhouse. Do you see her? Hey, get here. Look at Grace. You want to see what Grace is doing? Oh. Alice was very content sorting through my protein shakes in the closet. And so I thought this would be a good time to pick up the camera for a second. But then, of course, as soon as I did that, she was like, I'm done. I'm frustrated. So had to pause for a second, but she is now happy playing in the playhouse with Grace. So yes, morning is going pretty okay. Definitely had some hard moments, but not like the constant stream of them that I was struggling with yesterday that I feel like just kind of wore me down. So I feel good. I feel like the kids are doing pretty good. And in a little bit here, we are gonna try to leave the house. We're gonna go meet my aunt at the beach. She watches her grandson, so all the kids can have fun together. We can enjoy the beach. Not gonna bring swimsuits or anything. It's just gonna be like a nice little walk on the beach, collect some seashells and stuff. Maybe play in the sand a little bit, but more than anything, I think that's just gonna be a good place to let the kids walk and run free and get some energy out. You need some help? There you go. Especially with the beach being just like such a open, natural space, I feel like there's fewer opportunities for frustration. Because it's not like, oh, you can't touch that or you can't grab that. It's just, yeah, we're at the beach. Sure, pick up all the rocks and run all over the sand. We can just go and kind of just explore at the kids' pace. So that is the outing we are gonna attempt today. Probably gonna keep it pretty short though, although I feel like just getting out of the house in general sometimes kind of resets us and gives a good distraction, breaks up the day. Oh, sweet pea. Okay, all right, see you later. Back home now and enjoying some time outside. It's pretty hot today, but in the shade, it's reasonable, and we have our big easy up out here, and the kids they just play so well out here. It's nice, even when it is a little warm, that we're able to use it because we have like the playhouse, the water table, and the little tiny like slide and swing set. So that all fits under the shade sail here. And then I have my comfy chair. The dogs love being out here with us. The kids just could play forever out here. So it's nice that even when it is a little toasty out, we can still enjoy it. Let's not feed our cheese stick to Bella. No, she does not need that. Oh, all right. Now the cheese stick is in the water table. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll take that. Thank you. Oh, but it's nice. And it's been a nice day. I feel like things have been going very well. I'm feeling really good. Also, I feel like I definitely got a little dehydrated yesterday. I just was not drinking enough water with all the stress. What do you need help with, love? There you go. Yeah, I wasn't drinking nearly enough water yesterday, so I'm really trying to prioritize that today. And I do feel like it's making a difference. I also had a liquid IV earlier, and I feel like that really helps me kind of catch back up on hydration when I haven't been drinking enough water. I also sometimes just take those after like longer runs when I've been sweating a lot. But yeah, just trying to take care of myself while I take care of the kids, and feel like today has been going pretty well, all things considered. And that outing to the beach was just perfect. That was like such a great call. I'm so glad that we did that. The kids enjoyed it. I felt like so rejuvenated, and like just getting to have adult conversation with my aunt and be outdoors. And I love the beach. And so yeah, definitely see a lot more beach outings in our future. I feel like it's also just so nice, especially at this stage, to go somewhere where the kids can just run around and do whatever, and I don't have to be saying no to things all the time. Because I feel like at this stage, it's just so many no's. Like, no, don't touch that. Don't grab that. Don't pull that off the shelf. Don't run over there. And I'm saying no to so many things throughout the day. It's nice to go somewhere, get out of the house, have a change of scenery, but just kind of be like, oh, do whatever. Pick up that rock. Dump some sand on your shoes. It's fine. All right, you ready to go inside? Let's do it. Well, our afternoon did end up being a little bit more challenging, but we got through, we survived. It's the evening now. Steven just got home from work, and I'm getting started on dinner, which luckily is one thing I do not have to stress about at all, thanks to the sponsor of this video, which is Hungry Root. Our dinner is already planned for us, all the ingredients delivered conveniently right to our door. Hungry Root makes it so easy to eat high quality, nutritious food, and they have options that work for the whole family with different preferences and dietary needs. And when we have those more stressful days or busy weeknights, it's so nice being able to rely on a quick, easy, delicious meal from Hungry Root and have the grocery shopping already done for us. Yesterday, we had the simple, kid-friendly vegan tacos with rice and beans. So good and so quick to put together. Today, we are gonna have the black bean burgers with a kick. And that one only takes 14 minutes to make, so we will be eating good very, very soon. And in addition to choosing our recipes and getting all of the ingredients to make it delivered right to our door, we can also add more grocery items to our Hungry Root box. They have kids snacks, smoothies, salad kits, sweet treats, all kinds of stuff to choose from. So if you want to check out Hungry Root, click the link in the description and take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box plus a free item in every box for life. Click the link below or go to hungryroot.com and use code SSIRL. That's 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice in every box for life at hungryroot.com with code SSIRL. Well, dinner was great. Steven is doing Alice's bath and bedtime routine right now, so I can get a workout in.
Mommy,
yeah.
If you want to do it, maybe you can do it too, so that when you stand.
Ooh, so I should stand right here on the towel? Mm-hmm. I love that. Got my favorite little workout buddy with me. We're gonna kill it. Yeah. good, and Grace just went inside to have some time with Steven now that he's put Alice to bed. So I finished up my strength training circuit, and now I'm gonna do a little Peloton ride. I'm thinking like 20 to 25 minutes. I'm gonna keep it pretty low impact, pretty light and easy. But yeah, I'm feeling good, except for the fact that it is blazing hot out here. Oh my gosh. Hopefully the audio is okay, because I do have the fan going, and usually I would like turn that off if I was gonna be talking while I'm filming, but I need it. I'm gonna sacrifice the audio quality. Trying to keep up on my water intake, and all things considered, today was a pretty decent day. Definitely way better than yesterday. Like, I think back to the headspace I was in when I started this vlog yesterday, and I'm like, night and day. Like, was today perfect? By no means, but I feel like I was in a better state to handle all the ups and downs of the day. So I'm glad to be wrapping the day up with some time to myself out here, some time to connect with my body, and then I'll take a quick shower, and I really want to prioritize some quality one-on-one time with Grace before she goes to bed. She wants to play Candyland, so I think we'll start with that. Maybe a couple rounds of the Pretty Princess board game that's been a favorite in our house the last couple months, and that way she and I can just enjoy some chill one-on-one time together. Steven will get some time to himself so he can unplug. Maybe Steven and I will even get a smidge of us time after Grace goes to bed, and then we wake up again tomorrow and do it all over. One exciting thing coming up on the horizon is next week I am officially starting my half marathon training. I've signed up for a half marathon. I paid my registration fee, so now it has to happen, and that's gonna be this fall. So I'm giving myself tons of time to train and really gradually build up the mileage. Actually, originally I was gonna do a 16-week training block, but when I like plugged all the dates into Rena and stuff and was looking at my schedule, and when the heavier weeks are gonna be and when the lighter weeks are gonna be, I was like, actually, if I start it a little bit sooner, I can make it kind of line up perfectly with what's already going on in my calendar and my life. And then, like, you know, the more time, the better. Also, I'm way too excited to get started with this. Like, it's embarrassing. Way too excited. I feel like a kid waiting for Christmas, and I'm waiting to run absurd amounts of miles early in the morning. Like, I don't know, I'm excited. I'm so ready for another challenge. I ran my first 10K in March, and since then, I've just been keeping my mileage pretty steady and just focusing on being consistent, improving my pace and lowering my heart rate, and just getting that really strong aerobic base, and I feel like I'm in a good spot. I think that was definitely good for me. I'm glad I didn't just jump right into another training block and increasing and ramping it up. Letting myself kind of stabilize for a little bit, I think, has been really good for my overall fitness, but I'm definitely like chomping at the bit for a challenge and something new and another race, and I'm so excited to start next week. But I've still got 2 more runs planned this week before we jump into that. One more just like easy run that I'll probably do with the kids in the stroller tomorrow, and then one more long run, and I'm thinking I'm gonna push myself a little bit and do like 7 miles, which is the longest I've run, and I've only run that distance one time. But the first couple weeks of my half marathon training do kind of have me cutting back my long run distance a little bit before we build it back up again. So I'm like, you know what, if I'm gonna have like a few lighter weeks at the beginning of the training block, let me really push myself for this last run before we start. So I'm gonna be doing that at the end of this week. Again, like weirdly excited for it. It's been, what, 9 months, 10 months since I started running? Yeah, 10 months. Because my very first run of Couch to 5K was August 5th. That's like stamped in my brain. And then when I finished the program, my first race was at the end of October of last year. When I started that, I never would have guessed that this is where I would be less than a year later. Like, genuinely loving running, looking forward to my runs, bending my schedule and waking up early to fit them in anywhere that I can. But I love it. Like, I love the actual act of running, and I love being out there, being outdoors and getting that time for myself and pushing myself and feeling so accomplished for what I can do, and just connected to my body and what it's able to do for me through running. But also I love the effects of it. I love the way I feel. I just love what running has done for me, and half marathon training is about to ramp that up to 10,000. I'm sure there are going to be days where I hate it, but I hope for a lot of days in the future, in this next couple months of training for a half marathon, of embracing the challenge and having some fun while I do it. But my camera battery is blinking, so I'm gonna finish up this ride and catch up with you guys later. Both kids are asleep. We did it.
We did. Got the nice glow of Disney Plus open right now. So pardon the blue.
Yeah, it was a little dark in here because we're all backlit. So we just opened up the TV to give us a little bit of light, but it's like blue light because of the Disney Plus logo. Yeah. So
it's 9:30. It's bedtime.
I feel like we're just very in the thick of parenting right now and life.
Yeah, it's been busy to say the least. For me, it's just like work has been pulling me in a lot lately, so been busy with that. House is busy with the
chaos
kids.
With the kids.
Chaos, busy, chaotic, loving. So it's been good. It's been good, but it has been busy
and exhausting.
Yeah,
I know. I'm like, part of me is like, ooh, like let's stay up a little bit. Let's watch Shark Tank. Let's have some time to ourselves. And then the other part of me is like, I am so tired, and I have an early alarm tomorrow. So
I used to be able to sleep in decently, no matter what. Now I'm up at like 6:30.
My parents warned me this was going to happen. I remember my whole childhood, they would wake up at like 5:45 or 6, and I'd be like, why would you do that? Because they would just hang out. Like, it's not like they would get up and do anything. They would just kind of like hang out, have coffee in the living room. And they're like, you're going to get to an age where you are just only going to wake up early. I was like, it's never going to happen. It's happening to you.
Yeah, it's like the peaceful part of my day. Wake up like 6:30, I can shower, and then like I got like half an hour I can sip coffee, kind of get something started out here if I'm eager, start breakfast for the kids.
It's happening to me a little bit, like on because Steven and I alternate days on who wakes up with the kids and who has time with themselves. On my days waking up with the kids, where I just wake up whenever they wake up, I usually am up before them if they're not up super early. Like, I pretty much can never sleep past like 7 or 7:30 now, but not as early as your mental clock.
It's like so important for me to like shower first thing, so I always just try to wake up early. And then I feel like Alice was waking up at 6:30 for a little bit, and then I just got in the habit of it, and now she's waking up more like 7:30. So
yeah,
I appreciate that time. But anyways, that's the boring stuff. That's about as exciting as we're getting around here right now.
Don't you want to hear about our morning schedules?
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, that is going to be it for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.